Hey everybody, my name is Sam, and welcome back to Samcraft. In today's video, I'm going to continue a project that I started over a year ago. That project is insulating the roof of my storage shed workshop so that it doesn't condensate and drip water all over my tools. This is what I like to call the poor man's spray foam insulation technique. There are three things you need for this project. One is the foam board insulation. For my stop, I'm using polyiso cyanurate board, and the product name brand is called R-Max, but that may not be what you find in your area. It is a 1/2 inch thick board with an R value of 3 point something, which is pretty good considering the very small thickness of the board. In addition to the foam core board, you're going to need some expanding foam sealant, or in this case, the brand name I'm using is called Great Stuff. There's also other companies and other product names that make the same kind of stuff. It's pretty much the thing in the can. You squirt, spritz out foam, and it expands. And then lastly, what you'll need for this project is some construction adhesive. Any kind of brand will do. Any kind of basic thing will do. The overall process is to cut your boards so that you can fit them between your rafters and place them right up next to your metal roofing. In my case, this meant I had to cut 2-foot wide strips that were 4 feet long, fish them up between the spaces, and fill in the gaps. After you have your panels cut to size, you want to put some construction adhesive on the back of the panels or on the bottom of the roof. I kind of did both depending on what area I was working in. Give the construction adhesive some time to get tacky and then place it against the roof, optionally holding it in place with little sticks across the rafters, which is what I had to do. I cut a handful of these small little scrap pieces of wood, about 6 inches long. I then fed them up above the rafters and below the foam board, and allowed me to suspend and hold the joints of the board together and up against the metal roof until the construction adhesive had time to set. Once all the panels are in place, you take your expanding foam sealant and spray and seal every perimeter crack, joint, nook, and crevice. You want to create a solid barrier of insulation material, whether it be foam board or the spray foam, up against your metal roof and away from your workshop or your space. What this does is prevent any of the air to come in contact with the metal roofing to then condensate and drip. As far as tools for this process, you're going to need something to cut the foam boards with, probably a ladder, a caulk gun for your construction adhesive, and possibly a handsaw and scrap pieces of wood if you go that route like I did. I can tell you for certainty, in my area, this works. I have had this in place in my home office, which is in the same building that my workshop is in, for over a year, with no issues with condensation, dripping, moisture accumulation, or anything of the sort. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed getting to see me scuttle around on the ladder and prevent the condensation from my metal roof in my unheated workshop. Again, this is a tried and true method. It works fine for me and I've had zero issues. So I'm confident to give this to you as a solution, and it should really work for you too. If this video was helpful, give me a thumbs up. If you liked it or have any comments, leave me a comment down below as well, and I'd love to read them. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next time in the workshop.